Welcome to this week's edition of Valpo Football Preview, brought to you by the South Shore Convention and Visitors Authority, along with head coach Dave Cicchini. This is Todd Eichow. We take a look back first at what was pretty obviously a very good defensive performance against Drake. Defense played well enough to win.
Yeah, they did.
Offense obviously did not.
Right. You know that we were moving the ball early. Unfortunately, Drake. We knew Drake had an outstanding defense, and the weather was a little bit of an issue. With the rain and the wind, but. Ben was doing a great job of moving the football, and unfortunately he got dinged. He had a little helmet-to-helmet contact and developed a concussion and couldn't play. And we really struggled to move the football in his absence. But the defense kept us in this football game and did a great job. And I think by far and away it was their best game from a tackling standpoint. There were very few missed tackles. We made some big stops in critical third and fourth downs. And the most important thing is we got turnovers, and 3 turnovers in the game, and they gave us a chance to win the football game.
Unfortunately, it didn't work out as a victory, but the encouraging thing is the defense took a step forward, I think. And you look ahead now, and Moorhead offense is very good. It's kind of a different team you'll face this week, a team that has a very good offense.
Yes.
They're struggling defensively. They're giving up over 40 points a game, so it's kind of opposite end of the spectrum to Drake. Let's talk about the matchup with Moorhead.
Yeah, no, I think it'll be an interesting matchup. 2 teams that are very similar. We're both 0-3 in the league right now, and I think we're relatively evenly matched, but you're right, with different types of personalities. Their defense... they've done a good job at times defensively. Where they've come up short is they've given up a lot of big plays, which kind of victimized Valpo a year ago. So that's kind of what's really gotten them on defense. But they have done a very good job. They've got an explosive offense, and it's a dangerous football team. Fortunately, we're playing certainly on the defensive side of the ball. Coming off 2 great back-to-back performances, so we've got a lot of confidence there. I think we've got some of our younger players continuing to step up and playing faster, I think, and with more confidence and doing a better job tackling. So if we can continue that trend and continue to get a couple more turnovers, we're going to be in the mix. It's
still early in the week as we tape, but obviously the big question is at quarterback right now. Ben went down, and we saw that you were not the same team without him. There's a chance, I guess, that he could play off a concussion a week later. Players have done it before. It's unusual, but players have done it. And if not, where do you go?
Yeah, well, it's doubtful that he'll play on Saturday, but you're right. It's still early in the week, and it was a mild concussion, and if he's symptom-free, there's an outside shot. But we really got to proceed assuming he's not going to be in the game plan, and so we have to move on from there. And adapt, and we talk about this all the time. When somebody goes down, which is very common this time of the year, the grind of the season gets going. It opens up a door for somebody else, and it's their opportunity to move forward. Scott Stahl, I know he wasn't pleased with his performance on Saturday, but he's a great kid. He's talented, and I'm confident that he can step up and with a good week's preparation, help move the football on a more consistent basis. But we also have Ryan Clark, a young freshman out of New Jersey, played a little bit against Missouri Baptist. Outstanding, very talented player, a little bit younger. I think he's got some confidence. He has played in a lot of games. He's played in every game actually, but as our long snapper, and he's done a pretty good job as a long snapper. So we'll see, how things hash out this week in practice, and we're going to put the quarterback out there on Saturday who's going to give us the best shot to win the football game.
One other position let's touch on is the running back spot. It's been interesting. Each week it seems like a different guy. I was really encouraged, and I'm sure you guys were as well, that Jake Hudson seemed to run the ball better on Saturday than he has maybe in 2 years, going all the way back to his freshman year, where he really looked good by the end of his freshman year. Does that mean he's getting closer to where he was before he had the injury problems?
I think so. I think Jake is an outstanding talent. He's a great leader. He's one of our captains, and he's done a great job. Despite tweaking his knee again at the beginning of the year, and he was playing really well up until that point, and that point set him back. And as I've said a bunch of times, we're so talented at that position that Jake at 90 or maybe even 95% still isn't as good as a healthy Brandon Hall, and they're different backs. They have a different skill set, but it's always a challenge for us as we game plan to see who would be best suited for this particular play or this particular game. And Jake just keeps getting, I think, better and better, and I think he's very confident. He made a big catch down the field as well, and made some guys miss after the catch. So he's a special talent, and as he continues to play better and better, he'll get a chance to see more and more snaps.
One other player coming off an injury is Andrew Cassara. What's his status for Saturday?
Yeah, well, it's still up in the air. I think he is still doubtful to play in the game. He's out of the functional rehab things that he's doing. He's not in the sling anymore, and I think he continues to get better, and I'm positive he's going to be back with us soon, but I'm just not sure if it's going to be this week.
All right, good luck Saturday. Good opportunity down there.
Thanks.
For head coach Dave Cicchini, this is Todd Eichow. Thanks for joining us on Valpo Football Preview, brought to you by the South Shore Convention and Visitors Authority.